first problem, I have addition, multiplication, and subtraction. Out of those three, the multiplication comes first, so I'm going to do that first. Then I have addition and subtraction left. I go from left to right. So 2 plus 12 is 14, minus 5 is 9. Here I have parentheses. These are grouping symbols. So I'm going to take care of that first. Doesn't matter what's in the grouping symbols. If you have grouping symbols, you do that first. So I'm going to leave the negative 2, leave the parentheses, leave the exponent. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Next I have exponent and I have multiplication. The exponent comes first, so I'm going to do this first. I'm going to bring down the negative 2. Negative 3 squared means negative 3 times negative 3. And negative times a negative is a positive, and 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. Next problem. I have grouping symbols here, and remember, if there's an expression on the bottom of a fraction, it's also as if it's in grouping symbols. So this becomes 9 over 3 times, and I use this, which I said I wouldn't do. I'm going to change it. 9 minus 7 is 2 plus 4. So now I have division, I have multiplication, and I have addition. With the division and the multiplication, it goes left to right. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 times 2 plus 4. Multiplication and addition, multiplication comes first. 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Here are grouping symbols first. So that's 7 times 4 minus 9 is negative 5. And then multiplying, I get negative 35. Grouping symbols first, 3 plus 15 is 18. Divided by 6 minus 1. Division comes first before subtraction. Here, grouping symbols first. There's grouping symbols here and then the bottom of the fraction. So 14 minus 24 over 7 minus 1 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. Exponent next. And I'm going to be a little lazy. I'm going to do division at the same time, because they don't affect each other, right? The fact that I'm simplifying this doesn't impact that I'm simplifying this, so I can do them at the same time. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 2 squared is also 4. This is 14, so addition and subtraction left to right. I'm sort of seeing already that I'm going to subtract 4 and then add 4. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, if I subtract 4 and then I add 4, I just end up with what I started with. But sort of the official way to do this is to subtract. And then if I add, as I expected, I ended up back with 14. Last two. This is grouping symbols on the top and the bottom. 23 minus 2 is 21. 6 plus 1 is 7. Then I have division and addition. Division comes first, followed by addition. And the last problem. Grouping symbols here. I'm going to just keep this. I'm going to change that multiplication to a dot. This is 16 over 6 plus 2 is 8. I have multiplication here. I have division here. I'm going to do them at the same time. Technically, it would be the multiplication first, then the division. I'm going to do them in the same step. There's no reason not to. This is negative 35. Negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. Plus 16 divided by 8 is 2. Negative 35 plus 2 is negative 33.